Well, Megan's a joy. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. I love her show. But, as the politicians in Washington say, mistakes were made, Bill. And the idea that the mythic figure, Santa Claus, even if you said it goes back to Asia Minor and Turkey, he's a dark-skinned man. And in Jesus' case, I read Killing Jesus. It's not a case here, a man born in Palestine, Jewish. It's more likely that he is Arab or even Oriental, Asian, or maybe even a Moor than white.
Peace. My name is Salam El, and I thank you for joining us. This is an interesting one, and let me just get this out the way quick. If you believe that there was no such thing as a Jesus, if you believe that, or if you feel, I won't say believe, if you feel that, the Bible and Jesus is just to brainwash us and blase, blase, blah. If you're down on that side of things, it's cool. I get it. I respect your perspective on this. Just hit the X because this really isn't for you. I honestly don't think you'll find anything beneficial in this video. So I don't want to waste your time. You know what I mean? I appreciate you. Much love to you. Keep shining. And hopefully down the road sometime your mind will open up to different perspectives. And you may be able to revisit this, with more information or a more informed opinion. But until then, peace. Cool. All right. So we're going to get right into it. Let me read this. Jesus himself was of the true blood of the ancient Canaanites and Moabites and the inhabitants of Africa. Read that again just so you hear it, so you get it clear. Jesus himself was of the true blood of the ancient Canaanites, 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 and Moabites, Moabites, and the inhabitants of Africa. It's deep. That's deep on a bunch of levels to me. And so first, excuse me. So this is coming from the Quran Circle 7, the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America, brought to us by Noble Drew Ali, a prophet in these days and times. That chapter was the beginning of Christianity. Go look it up for yourself. Line 2, chapter 46. But Jesus has the true blood of Canaanites, Moabites, and the inhabitants of Africa. So what is that saying basically? That Jesus looks exactly like this, like I do, like any so-called black person. Yes. And you see, this wasn't in coded language like, skin is bronze and hair is wool, even though that's not really coded, but I'm saying that text lets you know very clearly that he got the blood of inhabitants of Africa flowing through his veins. And it's careful that he didn't say African, which is key if you've seen a different video, but never mind. And also Moabites and Canaanites. I find that very interesting and very important in the fact that in the Quran, the 101s or the Quran questions for Moorish Americans, it lets you know very clearly that the lineage of Moors or Moorish Americans goes from Moorish Americans to Moors to Moroccans and anciently as Moabites. So essentially between this text and the 101s, it's made clear to us that so-called black people, us Moors, Moorish Americans, are descendants of the man that was known as Jesus. We got the same blood and we are related to the same man that was known as Jesus, aka Isa, aka Yahshua, aka Emmanuel. I think that's really profound for many different reasons, but one of the most ironically funny ones to me is the fact that we're rappers. We created hip hop and rap, and we create verses, if you will, and we're sort of like messengers or prophets in a way. Um, and I just thought about it today that the common rap bar structure or verse is 16 bars. 1 in 6 is what? I don't know. Maybe it's a coincidence. Um, but aside from all of that, on a deeper level though, and this is my opinion now, but I do feel like one of the reasons why people don't want to speak about Noble Drew Ali and us being Moors and our nationality in this Quran Circle 7 is because this fact that it connects us via our bloodline to the one known as Jesus. And, the inspiration and the motivation to be better, to be more Christ-like, I think that knowing this, at least for myself, again, in my opinion, myself, it's really helped me to really see myself trying to be more Christ-like or more like the one we know as Jesus. And it doesn't seem as some sort of crazy leap, because then I'll read this and I'll realize, oh, well, he went and studied. You know what I mean? He went and put in the work for 18 years, and then by the time he came back to his hometown, people was like, damn, you know what I mean? He doing magical things and he healing people and water and wine, all of that. You know what I mean? But it wasn't like he just woke up like this. Shout out to Bay, I'll say. But he had to put in the work. Same with John. In that same book, it says that he had to study for a long time. And it's no different with Drew Ali, who went to Egypt and had to put in 10 years of studying. And it's no different with you or myself. I didn't wake up just knowing this information off the top of my head. I had to study long nights, falling asleep at the computer or the desk, watching countless videos and researching and studying and looking up in 5-6 different dictionaries to get a better understanding. And it's all a process. And I'm by no means saying that I'm Jesus, anywhere near that, because I got plenty of flaws, I got plenty of problems. But what I am saying is that I think that this line in here that connects us to Jesus is really important, and it's something that we need to, I feel, we need to focus in on a little bit more and really think about what is being said or what is being communicated with that. I'm not going to say that. Actually, go look up in chapter, I'll just give you a little hint. Chapter 2, line 20 and 21. And I got a star by it. But if I show you, then they'll give it away. So just look up chapter 2, lines 20 and 21 in the Quran Circle 7 and see how that relates to knowing that you are a descendant of the same person that we know as Jesus. Higher self and lower self type stuff. But anyways, much love. I'm going to cut it short because I really just wanted to put this on the record, to put this kind of energy out there. And if you're still watching by now, hopefully this inspires you to research it, to look a little bit more into Jesus and what he said and not what other people said about him, and to walk with love and to spread love, because that truly is the answer. Much love. Keep shining. Peace. Oh, that was the other thing. And the biggest part of that, never mind. It's all good. Peace.